Juliana Stratton, who grew up in Chicago and now lives in Bronzeville, returned to her roots as she sets her future sights on Washington. As the only major candidate formally in the Senate race, she is hoping to establish herself as an early frontrunner. 7 years after Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton stood with JB Pritzker as he launched his campaign for governor, today he took a stand for her, endorsing Stratton in the race for the Senate.
Illinois deserves a United States senator who knows how to fight for us. Yes. A senator who will never cower when the moment calls for courage. A senator who will stand up when the White House says to bend the knee.
The early endorsement by the most powerful politician in Illinois was expected. It could also be seen as a signal to other potential candidates considering getting into the race. Stratton denied that.
The signal is to the people of Illinois, who I've talked to all across the state, who said, I'm anxious, I'm looking for a fighter in Washington, and it's time to have somebody who really just stands up to Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and congressional Republicans.
State Treasurer Mike Frericks is among those considering joining the Senate race.
I think the ultimate endorsements that will make the difference will be the voters of the state of Illinois. And it's not a surprise that politicians endorse. It's not a surprise that the governor supports his lieutenant governor.
Stratton, who has operated in Pritzker's shadow for the past 7 years, now hoping to get credit for the administration's accomplishments to help her stand out in what could be a crowded Democratic primary.
It's about getting things done. There are a lot of people who will talk about what they want to get done. We've actually done it.
Last year, Democrats were criticized as coronating Kamala Harris to replace President Joe Biden on the presidential ticket. At an unrelated event, Pritzker said his endorsement is not the same.
No doubt there'll be a competitive primary here. The presidential race was a whole different kettle of fish.
Other candidates are expected to join the race in the days ahead, but now with Pritzker's endorsement, they have one more thing to consider before making that decision.